folks, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Right, yesterday we did this double pour, so today we're going to unmold everything and see how things actually turned out. The one I'm not going to unmold is this one because I just used the last of the resin that I got left over into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in there and then go over it again with clear resin, and I might actually put dried flowers in that, and I think that will look nice. It's something I've not done yet. I've not used any I have got dried flowers, but I've never used them, so I'm going to save that. So that is a future project, so we're going to put that over there out the way. Right, so now we are looking at these few things here. So actually this and this go together, so we're going to open it. Now this is a little trinket pot, believe it or not, but it is quite a cute one, and I have done it before. I've got one in gold somewhere. I was going to show it, but I haven't got a clue just offhand where I have. No, that's not it. I thought I spotted it then. But there we've got the actual little pot. Super cute. Whoopsie daisy. Put that up there, and then this is the lid. Now I'm going to be very careful because this has got a little handle on it. If I can show you there, it's still attached, so we have to be very carefully pop that out. And you've got a little pot handle. But now then, this has got a little tiny bit of overpour on it, but it's just a very small amount. So I'm just going to use an emery board to get that to file down there, and it's gone. And we have a tiny little bit there, and that's gone. So our little pot has now got a proper little lid. They are cute. I think they are adorable, and as I said before, when I was doing it yesterday, I've got a gold one somewhere and I don't know where I put it. I've been tidying up and I ate it because I can't find anything. But what I was saying yesterday was these are lovely if you do miniatures of anything, because it's like a little miniature cooking pot to me, that, gives me that. That's what goes through my mind when I see it. So that's what I feel like it would look nice as, or a little tureen on a dinner table, perhaps, if you do like to get into the miniature things. So then I'm going on to my bottles, and then I like to get this released very carefully because the neck on these sometimes, where are we? The neck on these sometimes is very thin, and you do run the risk of actually damaging it if you're not careful when you're taking it out of the mould. So you do just have to be a little bit careful. Now this size, would make a really nice little uh, cover minder or needle minder with a little bit of something on the front of that, which there are many things I can choose to use. I'll show you some of the things as I go along. So that's, whoopsie daisy maisy, whoops, and again, that's that one. Now this one, it's going to be a charm, oopsie daisy, I think I've got a little bit of thread, that's it. This one is going to be a charm on a charm. I love these little ones, and that's going to have a little decoration on it, and that will then become a charm on one of these charms. So it will have a little bottle on there as well, on the charms. So that's what I'm going to use that one for. And then this one is again another one like that. It's very small, and make sure I'm making it release very carefully. And this is another one that has got the just a nice size to be a charm again on like a handbag charm. So we started putting, oh, sorry, I'm miles out of it. So yeah, so I'm starting getting some different little charms to put on these charms for your handbag. So that's that one. So we'll move that one out of the way. Right, I'll leave these ones a minute or two. That one's out of the way. We'll get the turtle out next, and again, if we just pull the rubber back, don't try to pull the thing out. Oh, look at that! It's gorgeous. Look at the sheen on that. That is fabulous. And this again will be a cover minder or needle minder, and it's one of the smaller ones. And that is absolutely beautiful. It doesn't need anything doing to the back. It doesn't need doming or anything because it filled up nicely in the mould. So therefore I will just be putting a little bit of UV resin on there and the magnet that will go on there, so that it's and then I'll cure it under a lamp so that will stay nicely on there, and then a thinner magnet on that one. So there's a little turtle. I love those. I like him because he's a little bit paler than the other ones. Right, this one is a little teddy bear, and this again, it's like it will be. Let me just see if it's any easier with that off. Yes, you can see that better. That's a little teddy bear. Now you might see here there's some clear at either side of the neck here. So all that needs, while it's still fairly new, is to snip with a pair of, I like these little nail scissors, they're brilliant for this job, and it just to release that little bit, and it might just leave a little bit of a sharp edge. So then this is where you come in. Let me move that out of the way a minute. You come in with your what's it called? Emery board. I'm just testing you. So we give it a little bit of a rub with an emery board, and that's lovely. And on this side, again the same, just where you cut that not so nice piece off, a little bit of an overfill, and I do see that there's another tiny little bit near the ear, so again I'm going to just, and if you've got the curved ones, these are the curved scissors, it makes it a bit easier, I have to say, to get that out. It's another little go. So it's gone, and then super, and then just that's one side, and then another little tiny bit here. All it does, it just makes it, it brings the shape back into it how it should be. And I just give it a little bit of an overhaul with the emery board there, and then I'll just do this here again because it's this is why I say using curved scissors, because if sometimes it might be in a little bit of a difficult spot to get to, and with curved scissors you stand a better chance of getting to it. That's better. So then I can just give that a little bit of a smooth over. You don't need to do anything else with the resin because it doesn't need it. It's ideal. This again will be a little charm to go on the charms. So I shall be doing a few more of these teeny weeny teddies. I wished I'd realised I got that. I've had it a while actually, and it just got put away. and I haven't seen it for ages, and it popped up while I was straightening up, so it did me a favour in that sense, didn't it? So I'm just making sure we've got no nasty bits of things showing, and there isn't. That's lovely. So that's a little teddy bear. Right, we'll sort Mickey out now. So again, these are still slightly bendy. They are fully cured, but they do sometimes stay a little bit bendy. You're going to Daddy, go on then. Oh, put that in your way, haven't I? There we go. So we release the actual, do the bending on here, on the mould. So we just release it, and they have a really lovely sparkly Mickey Mouse. Or I just call it a Mickey. I don't want to say Mickey Mouse because that's actually a Disney thing, and there are rules and regulations around Disney, so you have to be very careful. Now this one, I think I must have put my nail on that one at some time while it was curing last night, 'cause it's got a little dint in it. But I'm not going to be worried too much about that. I don't think it's any detriment to it. It's just a little dent, that's all. I'm going to release. I released the hole there with the, what is it, and then bend all these back, and we have yet another lovely, can you see that sparkle? A lovely sparkly Mickey. I'm not doing anything again with the back because I suppose I could do actually a little bit. I like to put a little bit of sparkle on the back as well, because very often the sparkly glitter tends to, when it's a runny new resin to pour, unless you want to let it thicken up first, but you've not got a lot of time. Once you start allowing it to cure, you don't have a lot of playtime if you've got a lot to fill in. So I like to pour it straight away, and then if it needs it, I'll just put a little tiny backing, very thin backing on with a bit of the sparkle in it, and the back will sparkle just as much as the front. And I usually do that again with UV resin, because it doesn't need much. UV resin is quite expensive, but it's worth getting for that, if it's only for that job. So, you know, using UV resin does make the job a lot easier. Right, here we go. We've got this one. Whoops. We've got this one, which we've done a few times in this mould, but it's exactly the same mould. I've got 3 of these now mould, because they are very, very, let me just put that down there a minute. Very, very popular. So I'm going to peel back. Actually, this mould is really, really soft, and it does make it so, look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? And I can tell you now, peeps, this one is sold. Lady saw me pour it last night, and she said, oh, put it to one side, I want that one. So that one is actually sold. But looking at that, and the sparkle on it, can you see how the sparkle on it as well? It's got this gorgeous sparkly, yeah. So I will be doing more of this colour again. You will see that here, where my finger is, there is a bow there, and you can, if you wish, put mica powder inside the mould to colour that before you do it. But to be honest, I like it like that. I do put little bows on them, like I've done with that one. That's got a little bow on it, but that doesn't have its own bow on. And I think that being the way it is, the only thing I'm going to put on that is a nose and 2 eyes. That's it. Because I don't think it needs anything else. And I will show you that process as well. So that's that. So then that just, oh no, we've got this big boy. This is a new one. This is a new mould, and I've been really excited about getting this one. I hadn't seen it actually before. Get on there. Stay there. I hadn't seen it actually before. I had seen others. I know that there's a big cat you can get. And when I say big cat, I mean a big kitty cat, not a lion or anything. And this is a dog, and then I also bought that one, which is a deer, but even that one isn't as big quite as this one. So let's take him out and have a look, because I haven't seen this one finished. Can you see this here? Let me show you. This here, this is all overspill, which is fine. It will just, you can pull it off, look like that. And again, it's easy enough, it comes off easy enough. So then we're going to just roll this down and have him jump across. Oh, look at that. He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. Look at that little face. Whoops, on me. Look at that little face. Why aren't you? That's even worse. There we go. I'm getting shade somewhere. No, no, no. Where can you see his face? I get in the way. No. Oh, there. Where that? There a little bit. I don't know. There. You can see his face a little bit anyway. He's got a cute little face. I'll put him some eyes on and a little black nose. And I might even put him a little red tongue, because his tongue is actually showing, if I can get that. There, you can see the face better now. There's the eyes. What's wrong with Annie? There's the eyes. There's a little nose. Where is it? There's a little nose there. And then there's just a little bit of a tongue poking out here. So I might just add that, because that would be amazing. And then the the last thing, of course, is that he's got a scarf on with bubbles here. So, I mean, that could be painted. I won't be painting it. I don't think it really needs it. These, I think, excuse me, these, I think, are a little bit too big for bag charms. It's quite heavy for a bag. I mean, usually, especially a lady, tend to put quite a few things in the handbags, a purse and phone and other stuff like that. So you don't really want anything too heavy. You don't really want anything too heavy on your bag as well with this. This is far too heavy for a bag charm, but it is really, really pretty. It's a lovely little thing, and it would make a nice thing, I don't know, a little ornament on your bedside cabinet or whatever. I just think he's so cute. He really is super duper cute. So there's our doggy. Right, now then, last are these shapes. So I'll throw a few balls towards you. What I do is I tend to pull them outwards like that, and then push from the bottom. Oopsie daisy. You know, push from the bottom, and we have our little spheres, little balls that I can add something to it. I usually put like a flowered bead cap on it, drill it, put a loop in it, an eyelet screw, and then some chain. And these are what I use on the charms, on the handbag charms. Just getting some of that. Wow, that was good. I usually don't catch it. So there we have that. So I will give that a little bit of a rub down, because it's quite hollow. Even though I actually filled it over the hole, it's still a little bit hollow. I don't know why that is. I don't know. It's got to be something to do with the way it cures. It must shrink a little bit back. So I'm going to pull that out of there. Now then, if it's worked this time. I had to get Harry to get me one out of there the other day, because it's really well and truly stuck. So I'm going to turn it inside out to do it. There we go. And there's the big one. And again, that would be too big to go on a handbag charm, but it would make a lovely key ring. So, yeah, there we go. Just take that little bit of a stand-up edge off it. and it's fine. Ready to go for a key ring. So they're the actual spheres. Then we'll do these. These are the cubes. Again, I actually filled these over the, sort of domed it over the edge, but they've actually gone in like a little bit of a dip. We've got a ridge round, but I'm not going to do anything with that at all. I'm going to fill that up with a UV resin of the same colour. I use the same colourant that I've used in these, in the actual resin, but then I will use UV resin just to finish them off, and they'll be ready for going on charms. Lovely sparkly underneath, sorry, lovely sparkly underneath, and they just pop out, not a problem at all. Really easy. Now that's only, whoopsie daisy, now that's only half depth, but it still will be used because it's slightly, it's different. It's smaller than that in the way that it's only like half the size, so it is like a weight charm on another one. And then these are all shapes. Oh, sorry, all sizes. They're all different sizes. These again, these orange ones, and I'm getting very short on the little bits and bobs like these that I use for my charms. So it was useful having a little bit of leftover resin. That's actually quite sparkly all the way through. They really are pretty. Chuck them out, and then cut this. See this overspill? See the overspill on that one? Quite a lot. Just pop it off with your scissors. There we go. Just a little bit there. And then that can just have a bit of a rub on the emery board, just to take that little bit of an edge off, and it's fine, all done and dusted. And that one cleared out. And then yeah, I've done that one. This is the last one, I think. Yep. So these were different shapes. So these are just little half spheres. And again, if you've got two of the same size, which on this one, they are all paired up, except that one. So I can use two of these together to make one, and then it's got that lovely sparkle all the way through. I don't think you can see it sparkle from there, but where I'm sitting, it's got a lovely sparkle to it. Yeah, you can see the sparkle in there, look. And if you've got both, to make that two into one sphere, it would look very nice, again, on a charm or something, you know. But because there's two, you can put them together. And again, this one's the same. That's got two, oops, wrong one. That's got two the same, whoopsie daisy. Two the same size. Again, I've got this little bit of an overspill. So I'm going to just snip round. Only thing you've got to be careful of, if you are thinking of using these to put two together, just make sure that you're not putting too much into it, because it can happen. Whoopsie daisy. Talk about butterfingers. Well, you've just met her. Shocking. Right, let me just, that's it, that's that one. This one is just one. It's all fun and games de-moulding, isn't it? That one is just a half one. That can decorate something else, or if you do another one and a different colour, you can put two together, different colours, so you've got you know, a mix and match. Then this one, these, I've not done these before, but I think it's quite pretty, and you've got like little faceted ones, and they would look nice together, put together with UV resin. Where am I? There, they would look nice together. And that would be a faceted one. And that's really nice. So if I just move my things, you can see the glittery in it, the different colours, the pinks and the greens. Really nice. So there you've had it now, all the unmoulding. As I say, I'm leaving this one because I want to do more with it. I don't want to take it out yet. It's too thin, really. It's about 1/4 of an inch thin, that. So I'm going to leave that out and leave that. Put some more in with some dry flowers and see how that comes out, because I've not done it before. So it's like a little new avenue for me to, try. So there you go. So there's the unmoulded. And as regards putting these together, I did do a short video actually regarding putting the charms together. So you can pop over and have a look at that one. That one you'll see it all done start to finish. And that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. You can actually now, to support my channel, if you'd like to support the channel, you can actually now buy me a coffee. You will find the link in the description below, and also just going to have a look on my Amazon wish list if you feel that you want to help me get more of the items that I need for this particular craft. And it just helps support the channel, and I can bring you more content that way. So I will give a shout out and a thank you to Marilyn B. Thank you very much. Marilyn bought me a coffee on my last video. I was absolutely thrilled. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. It's gone into a little pot along with any sales that I do. The money all goes into another, a savings pot, and then we go and we buy new things, either moulds or glitters or whatever I need to carry on doing this, because I am so enjoying this. I love it. And you can see why when you get such lovely little I don't know, you get such lovely little things come out and they look adorable. And yeah, I'm loving him. I might even decide to paint his scarf actually. I'll see how I feel. I don't want to spoil it, that's the thing, but at the same time, it would be nice to see it a little bit different. So there we go. Right, folks, that's it from me. Thank you very much for sitting through and listening to me rattle on like I do, old rattling can. But, you people, I'm very grateful for you. And I want to say a big hello to the new subscribers that's joined my channel. Thank you very, very much for coming along. I do hope you enjoy what you see. And a big thank you to all my old or existing subscribers who have stuck with me over these last 7 years that I've been working on YouTube and enjoying myself. And you people make it all worthwhile. So again, thanks everybody. Take care, stay safe out there. And I'll speak to you all again very soon. So bye-bye for now. Bye, folks.